Hey, what's up, NBA fan? What's up, all sports fans? This is JB right here, host of the Behind the Bench podcast network and channel. Just want to give a quick shout out to the rest of the crew, Shy, Kelvin, and Jermaine. And for everyone who's tuning in, I hope that you support Behind the Bench and become a subscriber and help us become the best that we can possibly be in presenting sports talk at the highest level. Now, check this out. James Harden. Now, here's a player who's deemed as one of the top superstars of the past 10 years. He played for the Houston Rockets like 8 seasons. He won league MVP back in 2018. Many of his fans would view him as a top 5 shooting guard of all time, which me personally, I would question that, considering his postseason performances, which does not measure up to what he is normally known for producing during the regular season. So here we go again, where he is about to be on his 4th different team in 4 years. Now remember, he requested a trade midway during the 2020-21 season. He gets traded to Brooklyn. The Brooklyn Nets, that is. To pair up with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. And most basketball experts penciled Brooklyn as a shoo-in, as a favorite to win the championship. And within 18 months, he requested a trade to leave Brooklyn for whatever reason. Now let's go back. When he requested the trade to Brooklyn, Brooklyn gave up a ton of draft picks galore, and they gave up 4 of their top young players. Jared Allen as center, Spencer Dinwiddie, 2-guard / point guard, Tayron Prince, who's kind of like a 3-and-D wing type player, and Karis LeVert. And Brooklyn, to me, set themselves back by making that trade. And now we see what the end result is, where James Harden is gone along with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. Then 18 months later, after being acquired by the Brooklyn Nets, he's traded to the Philadelphia 76ers. And they gave up multiple first-round picks and key players to acquire him. And yet again, he did not succeed. So when you look at just the whole scope of everything, he had been better off just staying in Houston. And I'm not saying that a superstar is supposed to play his entire career for one franchise, because circumstances can predicate a situation where a superstar is in position to request a trade and play somewhere else. But this right here is becoming so extreme, where he's literally playing for his 4th franchise coming up in 4 years. Now, word has it that he may be traded to the Clippers. I guess we'll find out in the next couple of days or so. But at the end of the day, this is an example of player empowerment gone amok and gone awry. Now, he's not the father of player empowerment. He didn't start it. But he is, in his version of player empowerment, within a season, if he don't get the results he's looking for, he's demanding a trade. And what happens is these organizations are now in flux, because when you make a trade, normally when you trade for a superstar player, well, you expecting them to at least play 4 years for your team after you trade for him. But after 1 year or 18 months and he's gone, no. And that's why this new CBA is going to eradicate the extreme nature of these moves that's taking place no sooner than you wake up in the morning. You know what I'm saying? You wake up on the wrong side of the bed. I want to be traded. So, like I said, he's about to be traded again, and you're pretty much gonna get the same results. Like I said, James Harden, he's a talented player. Like I said, he's a former league MVP, but you're trading for a player who's does not have the reputation of performing at the highest level come postseason. So Philly's in flux, Philadelphia 76ers in flux. They're looking for answers. They have more questions now than they did before they traded for him. So, like I said, if it was me and I'm running the front office as a GM, like I said, I'm just a fan of the NBA, but just hypothetically, I could not and would not allow my franchise to be dictated by the impulse of player empowerment because you're going to lose more than you win. It's a guarantee. Because you're going to give away more than what you are acquiring and trying to pursue a win now scenario. And that's what happened in the case of the Brooklyn Nets and the Philadelphia 76ers, even more so of Philadelphia 76ers. And whoever else, decides to acquire him for next year. So I just want to throw that out there, man. Like I said, James Harden on the move again. So I just want to throw it out there, man. Just kind of get my 2 cents on it. But again, this is JB for Behind the Bench. Until next time, I'll holler later.